potion vial has been bought at least. And also immediately filled with Wiggenweld, so we can do a full heal if we want to. And now, time for us to move on to the Leaky Cauldron. The final place where we need to make a stop. We know where we can find it. We've actually been there before, so that's not going to be a problem. Actually make our way all the way to the end of the alley. Plenty of people walking in the way, but just ignore them. We don't care about other people. We're gonna go in here. Another loading screen. Yeah, there's loading screens for everything in this game. Think you've already noticed. Not per se a bad thing, of course. It will make sure the game actually works properly. That's what you have with these disc games. But in the end, we will get there. Here we are. We're going to be meeting up with our good old friend Hagrid, looks like. I guess he's going to want to have a talk with us.
Did I tell you, I've been having a bit of trouble lately with flesh-eating slugs.
Oh. Is that all? You're not going to greet us after not seeing us for a month or two? Apparently not. Well, let's go look for the thing we were here for. I don't think this guy is going to mind us checking out his place. We can walk everywhere we want. And this is where we want to go to, because here we can actually find our item of... Oh. I guess it is not going to be that easy. Hooray for trapdoors. Let's go press this switch. Close up, please, and make sure it will stay closed. Awesome. This is the way out of here, I guess. We're going to be traveling through a mini dungeon in order to get back up here. We can open up the stuff over here for some beans. The bottle is not going to get destroyed, but it's also not going to be infinitely giving us beans, so... This is not a way to fully stock ourselves. Although tempting. Maybe we can find these guys again. Of course, we don't have any spells to take care of them indefinitely, so make sure to flip them and then leave them alone. Otherwise, we're going to get nasty burns. Oh! My beans! I don't care about my health, I care about my beans. I need to buy plenty of stuff in this game, so... If I can get beans as early as I can, I will. Here we need to be careful for barrels. Looks easy enough. You. I see you. Thank you. 11 beans. And here's some more. Also a bit of health. Awesome. Back to full health. And also back to the top, hopefully. Where will this door lead? Oh, to some more traps. This place has seen better days. I guess this is going to be our introduction to sliding across the wall, like this. We did already learn to do this before. Now we are also going to learn we can use it like this. Very narrow passage against the wall. And even then we are able to actually use it. Awesome. Push you down. Because I guess we're going to need to go towards the other side. And that's too high to jump. Not for long. Nice. Apparently this is the way to learn how to become a wizard. Actually know how to do your Zelda puzzles. Looks like that is everything up here. Time for the next section. It's a bit dark in here, so time for Lumos. And another secret wall. Ah, I can see civilization again. Welcome back to the ground floor of the Leaky Cauldron. The floor where the people actually are. Sorry, ma'am. I'm having myself a bit of an adventure here. And I'm not even at school yet. So, Ginny's final item.
Ginny's Spellotape.
Spellotape. It would be nice if we also get some explanation what it actually is, but I think I can make a safe guess. Back to Diagon Alley. Not a single one of these places it was actually just go in, grab the item and get out. All of them a small little adventure by itself. But now the mission is complete. We've got all of the items we needed to buy here. And we've also got Ginny's items. All of the missions in Diagon Alley complete.
Hello there, Harry.
I found all your things, Ginny.
Oh, Harry, you're so wonderful.
No, really. It was nothing.
You're such a kind boy, Harry. Here, have a chocolate frog for your efforts.
Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
Gilderoy Lockhart signing copies of his latest book in Flourish and Blots. We were thinking of going in to see him. Would you like to come with us, Harry?
Oh, well... Okay then. Thanks.
Let's go inside.
Gilderoy Lockhart. Sounds like a famous wizard. He's signing books, so... I guess he's somewhat famous at least. Sounds interesting. Get out of my way. Let's go in. This is going to introduce us to the new character for this adventure. Might actually want to remember this guy we're going to meet here. He might be important later on in the story as well. So, we're definitely not here for nothing. Let's go see what the fuss is all about.
Great Scott! Is that... No, surely not. It is. It's Harry Potter!
Oh yeah, almost forgot. We are famous too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that this term, I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Potter's got a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. Here, girl, take this one. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Let me give you some coaching, Harry. Fame is a fickle friend, and I would encourage you to be careful how you play the fame game, so to speak. Be sparing with your public appearances at first, and watch the company you keep.
Harry!
Why, I remember the time when I was writing my second bestseller, Gadding with Ghouls.
Harry, we've missed the train!
I believe the more exposure I got in the press, the better my career would progress.
Missed the train?
Trouble was, I became overexposed.
Yes! The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago!
And it wasn't until I went mysteriously missing for 3 weeks,
Oh no! What are we going to do?
subsequently leaking the story to the Prophet.
Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road.
That I'd been captured by trolls in the wilds of Stockton-on-Tees.
Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
That I managed to regain my former prominent position as the world's most popular wizard. Harry? Oh.
Yeah, you were a little bit full of yourself, Mr. Lockhart, so... We quickly didn't care about you talking, but we do care about missing the train. And this is all about our second year at Hogwarts, of course. And it looks like we're not going to be at Hogwarts this game. So, we need to get there ourselves now.
I'll meet you in the courtyard outside the Leaky Cauldron.
In other words, he's going to give us the chance to actually do some final things, but we are not going to. And immediately going to talk to him again.
Ready to go to Hogwarts, Harry?
Yeah.
You know, Ron, I'm really not sure about this. We've got to get to school, haven't we? And even underage wizards are allowed to use magic if it's a real emergency. Section 19 or something of the restriction thingy. You're sure you can fly it okay? What's it look like? I'm doing all right, aren't I? Yeah, I suppose. So far.
We are all going to die. I don't trust Ron as a driver. Especially in a flying car. Help. But it is our only way to get to school.
Look, Harry! There's Hogwarts straight ahead! Uh-oh! Ah! and get you. Just hold on. I can't do anything else. Hurry up, Harry!
Well, our first order of business, arriving at Hogwarts, is immediately going to be saving Ron from the Whomping Willow. Who, interestingly enough, in the video game actually has an evil laugh. The Whomping Willow is evil. But Ron is actually being held by him. We need to actually follow this linear pathway. Emphasis on the linear. It's not going to be as difficult as it looks. This pathway is pretty linear. We need to platform our way towards him. That is going to be our mission here. At our first night at Hogwarts. Be careful for all of the branches that actually appear. Who actually try to swipe at us. Of course, they are alive. Like everything is in the wizard world. Climb over the roots. Actually find places where we can go upward. Going around. Oh. I'm already getting flashbacks to Croc 2 again. The Venus Fly Fun Trap boss, remember? It was something similar. In that sense, these games connect already. I don't think sliding across the wall is going to do it, so we need to wait. Oh, never mind. Even waiting is not going to be good enough. Here we get ourselves a new returning enemy. The Pufferpots. You might remember them from the first game. You can actually blow them up with Flipendo. Pretty easy to get rid of them. Now, here we do need to actually slide across. Hopefully that stupid branch is going to leave us alone. And it looks like he will. Thank you. Make sure not to jump off accidentally. These passages are pretty narrow after all. Right, grab. Hopefully he's not going to puff the moment I actually carry this thing, but it does not look like it. And throw. Also a way to get rid of it. Next section. I might also try to start looking for wizard cards. I'm pretty sure we can actually find a couple in this area, but I actually did not bother to look that up beforehand, because I was not going to go for 100% anyway when it comes to the wizard cards. Just mentioning, there might be a couple on some side paths. This looks like an area where a handful of treasure chests can actually be located at some point. If I happen to find one, okay, but I will not actually actively start looking for them. Section 2. Looks like the first part is going to be closed off. There are many objects in the world which, when hit with Flipendo, will release items that you may need on your adventure. These could be anything from Bertie Bott's beans to health-boosting cauldron cakes. Or like the first game actually likes to call it, a cauldron cake. Hey, you. I was in the middle of a story. Get away. And in fact, it looks like it's going to be important for these guys to go away, because there's an enemy health bar on the screen. And that does not happen accidentally. But then it means we actually have to defeat these guys. Also while making sure not to lose too many beans. Still don't have too many of them, so... I'm not even going to be able to buy a single thing the moment I actually get to Fred and George's shop. If this keeps up. Well, these guys are out of dudes, it looks like, so... Time for me to start continuing. Actually blow you up in order to get past the logs over here. Get behind here. Oh, here's a chest. And also a log that is randomly going to roll around. We'll take a look at that in a minute. First open you up. And you are... Oh, this is going to be a cauldron cake. Yeah, the game actually does not say that anymore in its voice acting, so I will do it myself. I still like it after all, so if the game does not do it anymore, I will. Not too much, don't worry. I know that's going to get annoying pretty soon. But on occasion, I can still do it, of course. In here, we indeed find a wizard card. Like I suspected, there's definitely going to be a few of these in this area as well.
Number 4. Grogan Stump.
This is going to be number 8 in total. Yeah, number 8. 2 more, and we get the bigger health bar. Now, go over here. Jump. And go towards the next area. Here we can find another landing spot for Hedwig. Apparently there's also a job for her to do.
Hedwig!
Let's go lure her down. Don't quite have an owl treat yet, but we're definitely able to find one in this area. Students are warned that the area surrounding the Whomping Willow and the Forbidden Forest, on which it borders, are out of bounds. This is due not in the least to the number of wild guide treasures that roam in the forest. If students should find themselves being approached by these giant dog spirits, they are advised that they can be warded off with a Lumos spell. In other words, we're going to be fighting ghosts again. We've seen these before in the first game, haven't we? Here in the Forbidden Forest, they actually roam. But we've got light. Just take a look at the area of effect. As you can see, the moment we use Lumos in battle, it will actually cast an area of light in front of us, and that is the effective area. Make sure, whenever trying to beat enemies with light, with Lumos therefore, that's indeed what they touch, and then they will actually be hurt and eventually perish. As far as a ghost can perish. And that is our way to actually get introduced to Lumos in battle. Now, moving on to the next section. This was all introduction after all. We're going to be fighting more of these guys by the looks of it. Time for you to go away, sir. They can actually randomly appear from all of these holes. There's multiple of these crawl holes around this area. And they will actually randomly keep coming from them until they run out. Just keep an eye out on every single direction. And they will of course try to bombard you from behind. Oh. I saw that flying around. First let's go take care of you. Let's go find the rest. Over there. Ouch. Like I said, bombarding from behind. Nasty trick. Looks like down here they're all actually out already. No, that's not true. There's one over there. You. And... no, that was all of them. Unless people start approaching me from behind again. Here's one. The rest is probably going to be on the other side of this area. So let's go climb some ledges. Boom. Let's go open up the chest in the meantime as well. Another wizard card. Number 9.
Number 7. Hesper Starkey.
We have been finding a lot of them on the first page. As if all of these wizard cards are somewhat in order. And I think they are actually in this game. They are actually organized in a pretty well way in this game. The first 12 you actually all find in the first area. And then all of the other cards are all placed in Hogwarts, but also in a bit of an organized way. And the ones that you can actually find in the classrooms. And there's also a number of cards in a row that you actually get in the mini-games we play there. And that I can indeed remember. It actually works like that. But in the meantime, it looks like we're still not done defeating these guys. Looks like this is going to be the final one though. No, still not the final one. There's still a bit of health bar left. But that raises the question, where are you? I do hear you. I hear the growling. I also want to see you. Only then it will count. So, with all of the enemies taken care of, we are allowed to leave. Don't go try doing it before that. And we can crawl towards Ron a bit more. It's taking a while for us to actually get to him. But soon we will find him.